guys, it's Nia and Misconduct. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, wow, Misconduct and Nia. Wow, you'd think after all these times.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Let's
Misconduct
just
and
go.
Nia.
Yeah.
And we just thought we'd talk a little bit about the Survival Time finale and just things in general that happened.
Mhm.
We were actually pretty sad to see a lot of people that were upset with the event, and some people actually made videos about how much they hated it. So
Whoa, I didn't even know that. That's pretty bad.
yeah, so basically we wanted to sort of explain what happened because it pretty much came down to either we didn't do an event or we kind of threw it together and did it how we did it, because Nia and I both have full-time jobs, and we have completely different time zones, so it's hard for us to get together. So I guess we should start from the beginning.
Yeah. Where do we start? Okay, so this had been planned for at least a few weeks in advance. We both got days off for it. I had to specifically ask for days off of work. Fade had to get time off of work. The whole staff had to, that puts survival time together, had to make sure they were available for that day. They were building, they were preparing, everything was getting ready, and then something happened. Woman's.
Long story short, for once it wasn't my fault, but we did lose the world. All of it. The survival time world. Gone. Not even kidding.
Yep.
And I'm actually not joking. For once, it wasn't my fault. I didn't lose a world.
Yeah, the world we won't go into super mega detail, but it actually ended up getting deleted. Everything that we had worked on since day one for survival time, including everything for the event, was deleted less than 48 hours before the event was supposed to occur. So we actually went on for like a whole day trying to figure out what are we going to do. I mean, it was like crisis extraordinaire. We're like, what do? We can't rebuild all of this. We can't reschedule it because I already asked for days off. Everyone's prepared for it. We put out a video.
Yep. So basically, we were seriously sitting there getting ready to send out a video saying, I'm so sorry. It's probably going to be another month before we can do the finale because that's how our work schedules go, and we felt terrible, but we actually talked to some of our mods, and we were like, do you think you can do this? Do you think you can pull something together for us so that we can give them something? Because we don't want to, we had all this hype, and we were so excited to do it, and it just seemed so sad to just not do anything.
Yeah.
So, our mods pretty much, like bosses, were like, you know what? We can do something. And they freaking spent like a solid 24 hours, like, just working on what you guys saw there. Like, that was built from scratch in a day, basically. So, we're sorry that it wasn't executed and planned perfectly, and we do apologize for that, but I like to think that we made up for a little bit by hanging out with you guys afterwards, and we did the live stream because we wanted to make sure to spend some time with you since we didn't get to do much during the recording, since the whole thing was kind of rushed. Like, we didn't even have the script for it or anything because we thought we were going to have to give up on it. So
Fade wrote the script the night before the event, and like she had to work the next day, she had homework to do, like she was busy, and she took the time to write the script, and 10 plus people just busted their ass to make this thing happen because we just didn't have the heart to tell you guys it's not gonna happen.
So yeah, if you guys noticed, depending on which one you watch first, the awkward pauses, that's because, the people that have scripts, because usually we're just reacting to whatever they do, we don't have any kind of script at all, but we're just kind of sitting there like, is that supposed to happen? Did they mess it up?
And it was also at a bad time because 1.3 had just come out. We tried to do the event at 1.3, but it was way unstable, as you guys are probably seeing. We had to do it on 1.2.5, which a lot of people were disappointed about because they couldn't log on. I mean, a lot of things went wrong. The signs weren't working, the plugins weren't working, but honestly, guys, like, we really tried our hardest to make this happen. And yeah, it wasn't as great as it could have been, but for only having less than 48 hours notice to redo something we've been working on for weeks, it was the best we could come up with. And, I apologize if it wasn't up to par, I guess.
Can I just say on the positive side, though? I mean, that all sucked, but personally, I thought it was fun. I had a lot of fun after
Yeah.
the event, hanging out with everybody and running around on the survival time server, and then for a while we went on to the other server. Like, we had some fun doing some just silly things together. Our mods, I can't say how much I appreciate all of them for pulling together and actually pulling something off, because it was more than I thought. I thought best case they were maybe going to have like the battlefield and we were just kind of winging it. And there's a lot of structure to that they put together.
Yeah, and a lot of things went wrong in the recording too. Like afterwards, skins were wrong. Things were done wrong. We had to take several takes because literally everything was so messed up and chaotic because it had to be thrown together so quickly. So,
in case you guys didn't notice, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to use a specific part of our usual mod setup, so pretty much everybody's the village idiot.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be. Poor Kintarly, she said she spent like a day working on an awesome skin, and she's the village idiot in the video. I feel so bad.
So many things went wrong, and it was...
But you know what? We got something done for you guys, and that's all that matters, because we just didn't want to leave you hanging for another month, or who knows how long all of us could get together to record.
Yeah.
I do want to say a special thank you to Creeper Host, who's also the people that host our actual server, because they sponsored the event kind of last minute, too. And they made it so that instead of just 70 people, we were able to host, what was it, like freaking 200 or something? Yeah. That was really cool of them. They boosted our server for a day just so we could, get as many people on there as we possibly could. I figured the least we could do is, if we couldn't do anything super fancy, we could at least get a bunch of you on there to hang out with us. So
Exactly.
So that's that, basically. I mean...
the people that helped... literally spent almost 24 hours straight just building this thing and into the wee hours of the morning before the event. We actually have a list, and we'd like to thank them personally.
Ooh,
I think Woman's has the pasted list, so we'll take turns in order for funsies.
Okay. I'll have to pause then. One sec.
Well,
Okay. Oh, the little list I have here?
yeah.
Okay. You want to go first?
Sure.
Go.
Okay, the first person we'd like to thank is Diamond Fiend.
Rev. I'm gonna say Rev.
Rev.
You know who you are, Rev.
You know who you are.
Good enough.
The next person who helped was Dune Dog.
And is that Taki or Toki?
I think it's Toki.
I think Toki makes sense too, but he put 2 K's and it's very confusing.
I think it's a she.
Oh, she. Oh, it is. Why do I do that every time?
Do that, yeah.
Every time. Sorry. T-O-K-K-I. Thank you.
There you go. Next is Luke Rock. Luke Rock.
And of course, Ved.
And Ward, Little Buddy.
Little Buddy. He's actually the first one we talked to about it that
Yes.
started putting it together. So thank you, Ward. Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, me? I would like to thank me.
That would be Chris.
I'm guessing Chris pasted this to you. Okay.
He did.
Thank you, Krisky Cream.
Krisky Cream. Next is Mamini.
Mamini. Oh, I get Bassa. Basilisk. Thank you,
Oh, yeah?
Bassa.
Well, I get Kintarly.
Aw. Oh,
That was the list of all the people that helped and dedicated their time to make this event possible. We'll put a list in the description, but we really owe it to you guys. I mean, like I said, the event didn't turn out quite the way it was supposed to, but it turned out. It happened because of you guys. So we are eternally grateful. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we do apologize for it not being the most perfect event ever, but you know what? We did what we could, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. I know a lot of people were saying it was too laggy. I don't know if it's your computers or maybe where you are, because if Woman's is not lagging, something's going on, because her computer's a dinosaur. But I didn't have a single hiccup. I mean, it ran pretty well for me the whole time, so I don't know. Oh, and last thing, just to top off all of this crap that we went through, just getting it recorded, for some reason, the editing software that I used would not render the damn video so that I could upload it. I swear to God, I spent 2 days trying to get it to. I ended up having to use a different program. I don't know what the deal is, but I do, as you can see, probably, because we're probably gonna make it like visible after this or before this, whatever. It did finally get finished. It just took quite a lot of work.
Yeah. So, I guess the main point of this video is not only to thank the people that made this all possible, but at the same time to apologize, you know, to those who were disappointed and let you guys know that it's not that we didn't, you know, bother to make the event epic or we didn't care enough, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, we literally had to do what we had to do to make it happen. This was not foreseen. We did not know the entire world was going to get deleted and weeks and months of work was going to be gone. We made a judgment call and decided to do the best that we could rather than putting it off for possibly a month, 2, or indefinitely and make it not even an event and just have to record a regular episode. We wanted to include you guys, and that's what we did. So, yeah.
So, yeah, we're sorry, but you know what? Honestly, it is what it is. We did our best, and I'm glad that some of you had fun, because, you know, a lot of people at the end of that were talking about how much fun they had, so at least, you know, you guys got to come hang out with us, and we'll try to do more events. As far as survival time goes, it's not the end of survival time. We got more stuffs, but who knows when it's going to be. I mean, we've got a lot of planning, and we're going to have to build a structure around backups and other things like that. So you know. Again. So yeah, but that's it in a very long, I guess that's not really it in a nutshell, is it? Because that took like, a nutshell would be like a quick description of something, but that's what happened. And we hope you can forgive us because we love you guys, and we'll try to do better.
Indeed. Indeedly.
Is that pretty much it?
That's pretty
anything
much it.
else you want to say? I would like to take this moment to announce that Varsek is a noob.
Absolutely.
He'll probably never watch this video, so he'll never even know that we called him a noob, so that's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Let's see. Kurt J. Mac is awesome. Just throw that out there.
Love Kurt J. Mac.
We had some fun on his live stream recently.
We really did.
Lots of fun, actually. Any other little personal tidbits you'd like to throw out?
I'd like to add that I'm tired. And that I like Red Bull.
Oh, that's very deep and insightful. Thank you for that.
All right, don't drink and drive.
Yes, and wear your seatbelts. Buckle up. I'm serious.
Always. I don't care if you're in the back seat. Yeah. You wear your seatbelt. I don't care how old you are. Okay? Because accidents happen.
Yep.
Even if you're a safe driver, doesn't mean everyone around you is. Okay?
And have your pets spayed or neutered.
Thank you, Bob Barker. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.